Hey guys, so I just wanted to get on real quick and go over how I make my videos that I post to my YouTube channel and that I share on Canvas for my students. I've gotten a couple questions about that, just kind of what apps I use and how I go about doing that. So I'm just going to walk you through my process, and it's pretty simple, so hopefully this will help you feel a little bit more confident in trying something like this. So first, I just wanted to show what I have. I have an iPad with a stylus, and being a math teacher, this is important because it's difficult to type out math notation and symbols, so it's important for me to be able to write. And so the stylus is pretty important for this. So what I do is I use an app called Record It to be able to record my screen. So this app is free. You can, there is an in-app purchase of like $3.99 that adds some other features, but I'm pretty sure just the free version should do what you want it to do. So when you click on this button, it'll take you to a screen like this, and this is where you'll start your broadcast. So depending if you want your voice on or off, you can adjust that. Sometimes I do silent videos, but most of the time if it's like new learning or instruction, I'll have the microphone on. So once you press this button, it's going to start filming anything that is going on your screen. So that brings me to how you do your work. So up until this week, I was just taking screenshots of my work and then using the markup feature in the photo app. So I would go to like my Google Drive, open that up, and I have everything saved in here. So most recently, we're on lesson 7.5. So scroll down, you can find that right here. So I would open that up. And then also from here, you can tap up here, and I would always put it in print layout so that I could just have one page at a time and then take a screenshot of this. So once you take a screenshot, you can go over to your Photos app and you should have it saved. And then you go up to Edit. You press these three dots. You can go to Markup. And then from this point, you have all your tools. So you can write with a pen. You can use the highlighter to highlight certain things. So this is how I had been doing it up until this week. I was just taking a screenshot of my page and then using the markup features. The only issue that I sometimes had was, well, first of all, I had to take a picture of each individual page, and usually for my packet, I have 4 or 5 pages of guided notes, skills, homework, all of that. So it was a little bit inconvenient sometimes to have to take a different picture of each page. And then also it happened a couple times where like I would be finished with an entire page and then I would forget to press done, or I would quick switch over to something else, and when I would come back, all my work would be gone from the page, and I don't know of a way to recover that. But with all that being said, it worked really well for me for up until this point. I did just this week download an app called Notability. Looks like this. And this has actually made it a lot easier. I think this app was like $12 or something. But basically, this is awesome because if you go up here, you can upload files straight from your Google Drive, and then you have the entire file. So this is my 7.5 packet. I've already posted my video, so it's all marked up. But whoops. I can access every page through here. So instead of just taking a screenshot page by page, everything's on here, and then I can just save it as a document and not like have a bunch of photos. So I would recommend this app. I don't know everything it can do so far, but it has been very user-friendly, and I do prefer it to just using the iPhoto app and markup feature. So same way, you have your tools up here like writing, highlighting, and then also you can like type in text. So there's a lot of things that you can do on here. So what I do is I will have, this pulled up and ready to go. So say, for example, I was going to go over my homework answers. So the first thing you're gonna do is pull up the Record It app, and you can turn the microphone on or off based on what your intent is. So then you press Start Broadcast, and it'll give you countdown 3, 2, 1, and then you can flip to the page that you're wanting to go over. So I would go back to either your photos and use the markup app, or for me, I'm using Notability now. And so then right now, you can see up here this red button, it's recording everything that's going on my screen right now. So, and it can also hear my voice. So if it's from this point that I can start going over my lesson, doing example problems, whatever it may be. And it's going to record everything that's on my screen. So even if I want to flip over and like show the students how to use the on-screen calculator, I can pull this up and show them how to type things in and use that, and then I can flip back over here. One thing that I just realized is when I was first doing the videos, I would often record it this way with the iPad in like a vertical position, but actually when it appears on YouTube, it makes the video kind of small. So lately I've been changing it to this like horizontal orientation, and that way it fills up the whole screen when you put it on YouTube. So I would recommend doing that just so that they have a better view, especially if you're using like small writing or doing just small things on the side. So I recommend turning it sideways, and it will record it sideways like this, but it'll look right side up when you're filming. So once I've stopped my broadcast, you can just stop it this way, or you can go back into the app. I'll stop it right here. And you go back to the recorded app. And I'm gonna flip the screen. So I just tap out of this, and here is my new recording. So the first thing you kind of want to do is go up here and rename this. So I'm going to just call this practice video, and you rename the video. And then you want to go back, and you can go to my recordings, and this is where you can find all of your recordings. Whoops. So these are all the videos that I've made. They are saved within this app. And so from this point, what I do is you can click on it and you can go to share. And I usually save it to my camera roll. I haven't had a lot of success having it upload straight to YouTube from this app. So I usually save it to my camera roll. And then from there, I go to my YouTube app, which is right here. And my page is Mrs. Montgomery Math. And so from here, I can click up on the camera, and then I can upload my video. So the reason that I choose to go through YouTube rather than just like save my video straight to Canvas is because once it's a YouTube link, I can share it a variety of ways. So I also have a Instagram page. So if I just save the video as a file and upload it to YouTube, I can share that link however and whenever I want to. And sometimes the students prefer to browse my YouTube channel rather than go through Canvas anyway. So then they just know it's all here. And then I can share it with other people as well, besides just my students. So then it's accessible, and then I can always share it from here. So usually from this point, I will share this. I will get the embed link, and then I will put it on Canvas or on Instagram or wherever I want to share it. So that's just a general overview of how I make my math videos. And then just to show you, this is my video that's ready to go for Monday. This is the lesson we're learning. So just to show you how it works, pull it up. And I actually embed this on Canvas for my students, and I think my Wi-Fi is pretty slow. But it'll just begin to play. They can put it in full screen mode, and then they'll just follow along with my lesson. So it doesn't look like it wants to play now, but you're welcome to go onto my channel and just see some examples of the different videos I've made. There we go.
Go over the skills practice. Missed it, or if you just need a review. So for this first set, we're determining whether the set of data shown display exponential behavior in the
So you can see how it plays, you can hear me, and then you'll be able to see me going through the work as you fast forward. But I hope this has been helpful. If you have any other questions about how to make videos or post content for your students, feel free to reach out to me. I've been doing this for a couple months now, so I've kind of figured out what works for me, and you can figure out what works for you. So best of luck.